What's up, guys? Welcome to Image Prepper. Today's video is going to be our UPERFECT Ucolor J5 4K 60 frame per second portable monitor. So, when I was thinking about making this video, I was going to do like everybody else does, make it all fancy, get all the bells and whistles, really uppity it up. And looking at some of the other videos and reviews, I was like, let's just make this more authentic, more between you and me, the viewer. And everything you're going to see is not the uppity scale production of things. It's going to be real world use. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video and start looking at this product. Okay, as we sit here and we look at the Ucolor J5 UHD monitor with VESA mount 17.3 inch 60 hertz 4K monitor. The unique thing about this monitor for me is the VESA mount. One of the things that you'll see when it comes to the way things that I do my setup and do everything, I love VESA mounts, I love touchscreens, I love the capabilities that UPERFECT brings. And the fact that this monitor comes with the tiny little screws you need to put it on a VESA mount is huge. So starting out, at the time of this recording, the price for the Ucolor J5 is $389.99. And I wanted to show you guys, and that's for the 60 hertz 4K monitor. You do have an option to get a 120 hertz for a total of $489.99. Now, I wanted to show you the website just because there are some hidden gems in here that you're going to want to get for accessories. And the first accessory I want to show you is the UA adapter, USB female to USB male. And it's a U-shaped, as you can see. And the reason it's U-shaped is right here, it hides a lot of your cables. And personally, I'm going to have to get that for me because the way that I currently use it, the cables are kind of shown on the side. It's not as clean look. And when I go out in public, I have to have that like that. And the way that I mount this, I can actually use these to have a cleaner production, cleaner style without having a bunch of cables laying out and about. So keep this in mind that when you come to this website to check out this monitor, check out the accessories and get the Type-C adapter. You could also go ahead and get you the HDMI adapter as well, and it supports up to 8K mini HDMI, so that's more than you would ever need. So let's back up to the J5, and as we scroll down through the website, you'll see a bunch more videos. They're going to use a little bit more production flair to their stuff. I want it to be authentic and real. So the fact that you can use this for gaming, productivity, just random different things is going to be really cool. And this video is how I use the product. And I don't regret getting this product and using it. So as we're just scrolling down, you can just see a bunch of stuff. It does have a lot of ports on it. It has two HDMI-C ports and a HDMI mini port for things such as laptops, PCs, phones, Stream Deck switches, PS4, PS5, Xbox, etc. It just keeps going on and on and on. Now, what got me excited about this, again, was the VESA mount. Because, as you can see on your screen right now, you can display this monitor either upright latitude or like a normal monitor. And you can orient it either which way you choose. The fact that it is built with metal design makes it a lot more sturdier. It's not just going to crack and break if you accidentally drop it or something. It's going to give you a little bit more of a deal there. Just to kind of give you some ideas of the type of color gameration and screen, it's eye friendly, 60 hertz. So your gameplay is going to be really nice. And of course, again, on the 60 version here and on the 120, you get your VESA I like the fact that the 60 version does come with the screws, so that's why I went with that one. You can check online and just see some of the different products that they have and things and specs that kind of go around. The fact that they just go ahead and compare apples to apples with their products from the get-go is really cool. And you might find certain things that of a particular monitor you're looking at, and then find out that another monitor from UPERFECT is going to be better. Just kind of let you know, this is the display page for this product. It does come with all the cables you need, and it's just so awesome. One thing I wanted to show you guys is the J5 is a 17.3 inch 4K monitor. Comes with two Type-C to Type-C cables. It does come with a mini HDMI to HDMI cable. Comes with a power adapter. Again, like I said, it comes with the screw kit and a manual on how to operate everything. So it's just a really good machine and a good use of a tool to put in my toolkit for when I'm on the go. Either I'm at home and I've got it set up, which you guys will see how I have my home set up, and you guys will also see how I can easily adapt it into a vehicle or DJing or for other applications that I do for video and audio sound. So just wanted to show y'all a little bit of the specs and apples to apples. You can pause the screen at any point and check out any of these specs. Okay, I wanted to go ahead and do a little intro into this next part of the video just because what originally started out as just me playing around testing actually shows some really good use and really what goes on in the background when creating videos such as this. So without further ado, I'm going to show you how I actually use the Ucolor J5 in my production setup. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you a little bit of my setup and how I actually do recording, streaming, Zoom calls, all kinds of other things to help make my production stuff a little bit easier. What you're looking at right now is a video me using NDI capabilities, which travels video and audio over the internet into OBS and used that way. I do have a second phone with a NDI camera setup as well, and that's what we have here. So this phone is going to be used so I can show you my setup and my display, how I would actually have everything. And this is just a test video just to see if we can get audio and stuff like this. But this is how I actually use the Ucolor J5. So I have it, as I stated earlier, I love the VESA mounts, and the way I have it set up right now is on a tripod with the first camera there, as you see, and it is hooked through the VESA mounts, through these mounts that I've got from Mount It. I'll leave a link in the description, but that's actually how I use it. I have a 55-inch TV that I use for my home use just to make things a little bit more comfortable, more streamlined, watching videos, stuff like that. I have the Ucolor J5, and then I also have the UPERFECT UV Free, which does have a battery built in, as well as a wireless dongle that if you set up, you can almost use this as a tablet for as long as you have battery life. But the video is over this one here, and I wanted to show you guys just a little bit of it. And as I'm switching through, of course now the audio is coming through up here, but as I'm switching through on OBS, it really works really good. And I love the fact that as I'm looking at the video from the camera into OBS, on the monitor itself, it's really good. And I just find that to be so awesome. It's really cool. But again, we come back here into OBS here, and you can see that I can switch through everything and go through. So right now you're looking at I was doing some research on some more of their products because I like touch capabilities. So that's that, but I'm just going to go through and just kind of show you a little bit here. As I'm using the monitor to look at my options to switch into OBS. So didn't realize I didn't have audio, but when I go into the specs option and portion of that, it's really just awesome. So again, we're gonna lose audio for 2 seconds, but I just want to show you as I go to this monitor from UPERFECT, the Ucolor JV Ucolor J5 4K 60 frames per second is by far one of the best monitors I have at my disposal. And the fact that it's mobile, I can easily show you. Here, we'll just. And just like that, it's disconnected. So that's the mount that it sits on. It comes with the screws. So you can actually do your VESA mount. And I'm probably not going to be able to get this back on. Let's see. One-handed is kind of hard to do. Alright, hold on, guys. 2 seconds. There we go. Okay, so not having hands to do that makes that a little bit more difficult. But as I am working and we are recording, I just attached it back. And just to show you, just like that, it's back up on my stand and I am back to normal in a normal production mode. So that is just how I actually use this system. Your setup may vary. There is, show you guys, I'll take it back off. There is a stand on the back of this, which again, I've already showed you guys that you can use this in a tabletop scenario and use the stand to actually hold this up. So let me switch again. I have to see if this was touch, I'd be able to just hit the scene 2 and you guys wouldn't have much of a deal here. So again, try to minimize capabilities here. Minimize the black screen. And I am connected and back up and running. So guys, that's my setup, and that's how I use this on a daily basis. I can sit here very comfortably, very easily be able to see the screen and the monitor. And I'm looking at the screen right now that you guys are looking at, and I can see a glare, real big glare, and the color scheme is a lot different than what I'm seeing on the 4K monitor. And it's a lot fuller, it's a lot more, I don't know how to actually describe it. It's actually better looking. Of course, I'm better looking, but it's actually better looking at the monitor than looking at the phone, just because of the way UPERFECT actually creates their product. It's so much more delightful, and I would recommend this 100%. It's been a game changer in my production, and pretty much, guys, that's my setup.
Alright guys, so realistically, the camera really doesn't do much extra. I've got a switch hooked up, as you can see, I can switch. It is my daughter's switch, but I have one, so why not test it out? So let's go ahead and try to play some Mario Kart. Good update. Let's see how long it takes to update. Update complete, system will restart momentarily. Look at all the fingerprints on that thing. Oh goodness. So just like that, the switch restarted, and instantly, it came back up just with no signal, which is good, and as the switch boots up, it literally just automatically connects, so that is huge. Let's go to A start. No battery, yeah. So just, it is kind of nice being able to use, I will say, as long as you have power plugged into the monitor and then goes from the monitor into the switch, it will charge the switch. We'll just do single player for now. We'll go Grand Prix. We'll just do 50cc. I'm a Luigi kind of guy. Always been a Luigi. Luigi! And we'll just, there we go. Now do not laugh at my gameplay. I am not a video game player, so I will probably do pretty poorly in this. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Oh, it is both. Right now I'm inside it, not too bad. Was he on easy? So many bananas. Banana. Chicken. Banana. Luckily I can still kind of see. And just like that, the gameplay was pretty nice. Again, the camera doesn't really do it justice. You can actually vividly see the colors, the 60 hertz and everything that's going around. It is just perfect. I would definitely play a game on this more.
So in closing, the Ucolor J5 from UPERFECT is really one of my better monitors that I have in my setup, just because of the versatility, being able to go on the go, and the fact that it is a true 4K 60 hertz. You could get the 120 if you so choose, but the 60 suits my needs. So go ahead and take a look at the description in this video, and you will find a link to all of UPERFECT's videos. And be sure to check out the Ucolor J5 if you're on a budget, or if other monitors fit your needs for whatever you may need to do. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching the video, and until next time, take it easy.